30 years home, 40 or 50 years. Scott, some of the blokes have been around a lot, player family and that. We're actually going to give Bill a Knox Life membership this year to the Bundaleer Club. I'll just run through Bill first. I actually got the books off there out of the Lloyd vault, I suppose you'd say. Bernadette wouldn't let me bring them in the house. But been running through them. It's not a complete record. There's a couple of books missing, some from a grand final that apparently these two might have been guilty of losing that book in the grand final, I think. But I first found Bill Hoffman in 65-66 season. I could be wrong here, Bill can correct me, but this is what I've got from the books. He's premiership captain in 71, 72 and 72, 73. Is that right, Hoffman? There you go. He was president of the club 75 to 78. He was association selector. One amusing part that I found in the notes from the end of season wind-up, that he led the duck shooting in 72 and 73. He had best bowling figures of 6 for 46. And everyone knows that Bill, like if you want something done around the club or something around here, you only got to give Bill a ring. Been a fantastic follower of cricket. Him and Knox, most home games they come out and have a couple of beers, and while we're out fielding or whatever, they look after the bar, and just little things like that you need blokes like that around. Secondly to Knoxie, who first found him in the books in 1967. 1,413 runs, 160 wickets, president in 83. Took a hat trick. Always. Took a hat trick.
In a grand final.
Over 2 weeks. Got the first two, is that right? The first two the week before and the last one in the grand final the week after. I've been told that when I did a bit of research. Best bowling was 6 for 45, and I found a 6 for 17 for an A Clark, but I don't know which Clark it was. You will take it. I figured, going back through the books, there was 2 Hoffmans playing, and so in the bowling it just had Hoffman and Hoffman. So I don't really know if it was Frank or Bill and Bill and Frank. And then you put a Clark in the books. And at one stage there was 5 Clarks playing, it just had Clark for the bowling. So Hoffman in the middle of it, so I didn't really know who was who. So they're not stringent records. Come up with 1,169 runs for Hoffy and 195 wickets, but the stats don't really mean a hell of a lot when it comes to these two sort of blokes. They're just fantastic around the cricket club. I think they're well deserved. Like, you get a lot of people these days, they sort of only take what they want out of a sport and they're gone again in a week's time. The likes of Bill and Hoffy, they've probably actually given more to Bundaleer than what Bundaleer's given them, I suppose.
Bill and Knox.
They've been around for a long time. Like I said, in the 60s, we weren't even thought of, like most of the people here. So, to Bill and Hoffy, thank you.
Bill and Knox.
Bill and Knoxie, sorry. John will present your life membership. Yeah. Have you got anything to say?
Thanks, Blake. Yeah, I just have a few words. It's been a good experience, Bundaleer. I think I started in 65 or something like that with my late father, and the times that I've had here would be next to none. You know, I think not for myself, not over a few kegs here, and one thing or another. But yeah, as Luke said, and I think that was the best part about it, it wasn't necessarily the playing as much as the companionship we had at the club. And I hope that goes on, because this year is the 85th year actually of Bundaleer, which is pretty unique, I should say. There wouldn't be too many clubs in Australia that would have lasted that long in their own entity sort of thing. 85 years for Bundaleer, which is pretty big. And I think there's a reason for that, and that reason is that we're a club that everybody likes to come and visit. people that play for them like playing for Bundaleer. It's just a good club, and I hope that we can continue for many a long year yet, and I'm sure we can, because we've got the juniors, which this year have excelled, and although the results weren't that flash, well, you know, I think in years to come that'll show out, and yeah, it's just been a fantastic journey with Bundaleer, so thanks for that. Also I'd like to pay a great tribute to John here. I played a lot of cricket with him, and this ground that we've got here is the envy of many. Fantastic facility. Everybody that comes here talks about how good it is here, and that is all due to John. I remember it used to be a pain in the arse. We'd go to these bloody cricket meetings when I was a kid, and he was a kid, and he wanted a little strip around the pitch. Just a little bit, little strip. Just put sprinklers on around there, and we'll get it going, And that would have been, yeah, that was back in the 70s, and have a look at what we've got now. So congratulations, John, and thanks to Bundaleer. I don't really deserve it, but yeah, thank you.
Hey, Offie, lead us in the chorus of the song.
When the kids go home, Donald.
I forgot the words.
Matty Hagger hasn't.
A few new verses, Donald, you probably haven't heard yet too.
So thanks, Offie. Do you want to say anything?
No. Bill's covered most of it, but I did know Bill was getting life when he was but I did not know because I actually said I was going fishing. Luke rang up Tracy and said, better tell Nutsy, you've got to get out here because Bill's getting life fishing. And I said, oh hell yeah, I won't worry about it. We were going crapping, I said.
I should recommend Tracy keep a secret from someone. Keep these two apart. She's done a marvellous job of getting them sorted.
Never said anything, and I thought that's all I knew, that we've got to get Bill here. But thanks anyway. I'm just a bit surprised, but thanks anyway. I will accept it because I've never had one before. That's all.
All right, thanks, Knox.
Thanks, Knox.
Thanks, John.
Again.